Played a bit in preparation for Gamers 8, in which he only had to play 2 1v1s there. He played one against Joyas and one against AJ, and he won the one against AJ and lost the one against Joyas. Now, not a bad performance, especially because Joyas, I felt like, upped his game in those best of ones. He's a tough guy to beat in a best of one when the next Rocket League thing is that's happening. But at least for now, that's where he's at. Lionblaze is a top runs player who has taken a break from the mode a little bit. I think he's been really busy with CRL, a lot of stuff to do. But recently he's been streaming more. And alongside streaming, he said he's been playing ones. Atomic is going to double this off the backboard. And although he's not able to score on the initial take, he will follow it up quickly as Lionblaze. Certain players played so well in Gamers 8 versus others. And just my thoughts on all of that other than Ruas. Today's video was about Ruas because his is pretty straightforward. He just held up to his name. But I'll explain why I think a really high level, like in the rankings in North America 1v1er, but I just think we haven't seen enough from him yet. But everything I see from him when I watch him play seems really solid. I think his last match, maybe before this one, was against Shoddy, and currently in form, you would assume, considering how highly rated he is, still might fall to Atomic, who doesn't play as much ones. But I see Zen in the tournaments before Gamers 8 because he just got off of winning a world championship. And coming off of winning a world championship, to me, is a time to just kind of chill a little bit and not, quickly play and worry about the next tournament when it comes. What a pinch from Atomic. It's not going to be in. Start another wall to air dribble. Probably going to play this one safe in the final moments, I would imagine. No, actually, he does go for the musty, and that might put him out of position for Lionblaze counterattack. Yeah, it's for free. I mean, maybe it was more of advice. For sure, Lionblaze would expect the safe play, could beat him with a flick, but yeah, I don't know. I still think it was a bit of a mistake. Atomic zap dashing his way back out to the ball, though. It's going to fall right on top of his car, and a pre-flip will win him the game. So Atomic and win it 6-5. Game number 1, RLCS World Championship finalist. Who's going to have the edge? Atomic cannot get back down. Should have been able to control this. All right, sorry about that. I am back. The dog was correct. Someone needed me to sign for a package. Lionblaze demo at the midfield. Bounce dribble leads to a slight flick. The respawn of Atomic must have had him a bit panicked here. Oh, he missed the boost and had to half flip back. And then Lionblaze, normally the kind of guy to want to slow the game down, force you to play his style. He's going to get another demo, though. Should be a 5-1 lead for him. But Zapatos was using it almost exclusively, and it is such a solid counter to that. He is more than willing. Pinch from Atomic. Lionblaze not able to get a very solid touch, but actually forces his way to the midfield. And Atomic has to make a last-second change, and now he's going to be counterattacking for his 4th goal. Atomic reset right near the ceiling. Really great position. Oh, what a save from Lionblaze. You have to give him so much credit. That setup from Lionblaze, or sorry, from Atomic, was threatening absolutely everything. This double's going to be in. My internet effed for a slight second. And I think it was right on Atomic's air dribble, too. Stop dropping frames. I've had a couple of internet issues recently. I actually tried to call the ISP about it. They said that it looked like their connection was really stable. Trying to go for the more reliable fake type catch shots. But that does mean that if Atomic rises to the occasion, he might have an open net to slot for a reset shot. For now, he's tied the game. Lionblaze made it to the net. Probably would have used the reset now that he's seen the way that Lionblaze has been defending, but this time around, he was a bit too ambitious on the dribble from the beginning. Couldn't get it all the way to the net. He's missed this one just close enough to force Lionblaze in the air without him being able to make a play on the ball, and the follow-up finds Lionblaze at the wrong time. 0 boost after that first shot attempt. See Lionblaze creeping out for a pad. He could have tried to double jump, but he was just in trouble ever since the first setup. Proven he's got the 1v1 stuff. I think Lionblaze is a solid opponent to Atomic, having to start this dribble from the wrong side of the ball, but that has never discouraged him. Far on the right side of the net, has to fly underneath it for the first touch, knowing he's going to have to work his way back to the ball, and he just uses that. Didn't do it there either, if I'm being honest. It just was put high enough above him, and that is the correct adjustment, the necessary adjustment from Atomic. This goal reminds me of a goal that Zen got in Gamers 8, where Lionblaze recognizes, the ball's rolling my way. The leaderboard doesn't really mean something because Atomic is not even top 50. I wouldn't say it doesn't mean anything for in 1v1 because you have to expect solid gameplay from them. Thinking of like technically Zen at the time when he first trying to use dashing to demo Lionblaze. Atomic, did he turn in field intentionally? I want to see if Lionblaze was going for a demo here too, because so far in the series, Lionblaze has been using these moments, but all of that movement is predicted because Lionblaze is looking to steal the 100. Okay, Fear, we are in deep trouble. This message, we are seeing the third match with 3:28 left. Restart the stream. Not able to do so. Atomic to the air. That seems to be where he wants to go by default. It's going to be an irregular bump this time, but it actually doesn't connect on the bump. At least I don't believe so. I think instead he just taps the ball and slows it down. Kind of plays keep away from... Oh, no, he does. He does. 2-goal lead. The Atomic fans throwing the early GGs. A competitive 1v1er, and specifically Atomic, I think, has to play on EU servers. But he proved me wrong with a nice 3-0 sweep. He might be doing it again with Lionblaze here. Lionblaze, get a read on your play. Recognize you have to go low and be able to make those saves. It's so important about being in constant control. Lionblaze getting a corner boost steal, but Lionblaze shouldn't really need it to work with. Maybe not the best of touches to start this. The ball stays glued to the side wall, and his angle of attack completely gone. Atomic reversing away from the demo, but also giving up the goal. Atomic very mindful of the fact that Lionblaze has been wanting to play physical. We've seen Atomic kind of fighting back in each game before taking the win. Now Lionblaze has to do something similar. Atomic, which is an essential bump. Atomic, is he going to come back to this ball? Lionblaze dashed past it, and I think that was still a mistake. He ended up giving the ball to Atomic, who's just going to try and boom on target. And he is not able to starve Lion out this time. All he can do is buy himself time for boost. Lionblaze has a very solid flick. This one, though, not the kind of heat or placement it needed. Now Atomic with 0 needs to be careful. His front flip is going to be forced back in. Lionblaze tried to save it soft, or maybe was forced to, and it's going to be a GG. It's a full sweep. A very close sweep, but a sweep nonetheless, as Lionblaze cannot control this save. Well-placed flick right behind him. And Atomic with the 3-0. Another 3-0 for Atomic.